Have you ever noticed that no matter where you go, you always arrive with the same mind? You can move to another city, change careers, find new friends, start a new relationship, travel across the world, but wherever you go, there you are, the same thoughts, the same fears, the same habits, the same voice that whispers, maybe tomorrow. Most people spend their lives trying to escape their circumstances. Very few realize the real prison was never around them, it was within them. And the moment you stop running from yourself, everything begins to change. Imagine standing in front of a mirror unlike any you've ever seen. This mirror doesn't show your face. It shows your future, not the future you dream about, the future your current habits are creating. You look closer. You see the mornings you skipped, the books you never opened, the conversations you avoided, the opportunities you let pass because fear spoke louder than hope. Then, the image changes, the future shifts. Not because the world changed, because one decision changed. One morning, one habit, one promise kept. The mirror teaches something remarkable. The future isn't fixed. It's rewritten every single day. Nature never wastes energy pretending to be something it isn't. The river doesn't wish it were a mountain. The moon doesn't envy the sun. The eagle doesn't compare itself to the whale. Everything in nature fulfills its own purpose. Only human beings spend years trying to become someone else's idea of success. The tree becomes magnificent because it grows according to its own design. Imagine how powerful your life could become if you stopped comparing and started becoming. Somewhere beneath the ocean, thousands of meters below the surface, there is complete silence. No crashing waves, no storms, no chaos. The deeper you go, the calmer it becomes. Your mind works the same way. Most people live only on the surface, reacting to every opinion, every headline, every notification, every criticism. But peace has never existed on the surface. Peace exists in depth. The deeper you know yourself, the less the outside world can disturb you. Think about the stars. Every one of them burns because of pressure. Without gravity, without unimaginable force, there would be no light. The very thing trying to crush the star creates its brilliance. How often do we mistake pressure for punishment? What if the pressure in your life isn't there to destroy you? What if it's creating a version of yourself that comfort never could? Every day, life quietly asks a question. Who are you becoming? Not, what are you achieving? Achievement can disappear overnight. Money can be lost. Recognition fades. Titles change. But who you become, that stays with you. Character follows you everywhere. It speaks before you do. It decides what you'll do when no one else is watching. Your character is your true wealth. Everything else is temporary. Imagine climbing a staircase wrapped in fog. You can't see the top, only the next step. Most people refuse to move because they can't see the destination. But every staircase in life works exactly the same way. Clarity follows courage, not the other way around. You don't receive the entire map before beginning. You receive enough light for the next step. Take it. A seed spends months buried in darkness. Think about that. It isn't rewarded with sunlight immediately. It isn't celebrated. No one applauds its growth. Yet beneath the soil, everything is changing. The roots grow before the branches. Strength comes before visibility. This is why so many people quit too early. They mistake hidden growth for failure. Never judge your journey by what others can see. The most important growth usually happens where nobody is looking. There is a difference between being busy and moving forward. One fills your calendar, the other changes your life. Many people exhaust themselves every day, yet remain in exactly the same place. Movement without direction is like running on a treadmill. You work harder, but never arrive. Before asking, am I working hard enough? Ask, am I moving toward the life I actually want? Imagine an old clockmaker. Every day, he adjusts tiny gears almost too small to notice. One fraction of a millimeter, again and again. Years later, the clock keeps perfect time. Mastery rarely comes from giant changes. It comes from tiny corrections made consistently. Improve 1% today, 1% tomorrow. Repeat that long enough, and your entire life begins moving in a different direction. The world celebrates loud victories, but the greatest victories are silent, resisting temptation, forgiving someone who hurt you, keeping a promise, choosing patience, remaining kind when anger feels easier. These moments rarely receive applause, yet they shape the soul. They build the invisible strength that carries you through life's greatest storms. There will be days when you feel completely unmotivated. Those days matter the most. Anyone can move when inspiration is overflowing. Character is revealed when inspiration disappears. Discipline begins where motivation ends, when your emotions refuse to cooperate. Let your values lead instead. Every mountain has two sides. One side is visible, the other remains hidden. People admire the summit. They rarely see the thousands of difficult steps. The cuts, the exhaustion, the lonely climb. Success has always been like that. The visible reward is only the final chapter. The real story is everything no one else ever witnessed. Imagine carrying two backpacks. One contains fear, the other contains purpose. Whichever one you carry grows heavier throughout your life. Carry fear long enough, it fills with regret. Carry purpose long enough, it fills with meaning. Both require effort. Only one creates fulfillment. Time has a remarkable way of revealing truth. The distractions that feel important today will someday be forgotten. The discipline that feels difficult today will someday become your greatest strength. Everything changes with enough time. The question is, are you changing in the direction you truly want? One day, without warning, you'll notice something extraordinary. The habits that once felt impossible have become automatic. The confidence you chased has quietly arrived. The peace you searched for now lives within you. Not because life stopped being difficult, because you stopped letting difficulty decide who you would become. So if you're waiting for the perfect moment, understand this. The perfect moment has never existed. There has only ever been this moment, this breath, this decision, this opportunity. Life isn't asking you to become perfect. It's asking you to become honest. Honest about what you want. Honest about what's holding you back. Honest about the excuses you've outgrown. Because the moment you become honest with yourself, you stop blaming the world. You stop waiting for permission. You stop searching for someone to rescue you. And that's the moment real freedom begins. When this video ends, don't promise yourself you'll change everything overnight. That's not how mountains are climbed. Choose one habit, one promise, one action, protect it with everything you've got. Wake up when you said you would. Read one chapter, walk 1 mile. Meditate for 10 minutes. Write one page. Call the person you've been avoiding. One action, repeated every day. That's how ordinary people become extraordinary. Not through magic, not through luck, through consistency, through courage, through thousands of invisible decisions. Years from now, people may admire the person you've become. They'll see confidence, calmness, strength, wisdom, but only you will remember where it truly began. It began on the day you stopped running from yourself. The day you looked inward instead of outward. The day you accepted that your greatest obstacle was also your greatest opportunity, because hidden beneath your fears, beneath your excuses, beneath every doubt you've ever believed, is the person you were always meant to become. They're still there, waiting, patiently, quietly. Not asking for perfection, only asking for one thing. Take the first step toward them, and then never turn back.